What is up, guys? Welcome back to the crawler room. So today we're just going to do a video. We're going to do a walkthrough of the crawler room. Done a lot of upgrades, added a lot of enclosures, and just a lot of new spiders. So we're going to go through and just show you what's going on. So we're going to start here with my Choco Goldenie. She, which I recently just found out it is a she. It's not a male like I thought, which made me extremely happy. But she's decided to go in here, and she's literally started, you know, making a hide in there instead of hiding out in here where she has been for the longest. And this is my Arizona blonde. This is Callie. And she is out right now. I believe she is preening as usual. And this girl is always preening. She keeps herself so clean, it's ridiculous. And she is a sweetheart, as she is my favorite tarantula in my collection. This is, she's unsexed, or it's unsexed. But this is my Brachypelma Smithy. Can't really see too much because of the light. Let me see if I can kill that light, see if that helps. Nope. Got that lamp. There we go. Let's see if this helps. Hey. Not really. So we're going to try this. She's going to probably bolt. She always does. She's absolutely stunning. I'm almost positive this girl is female. And the reason I say that is growth rate. When I got this girl, she was a lot... Hi, gorgeous. She came out. But she was a lot smaller than the others in the store as far as where I got her at the... And she had a slightly different color. So, and based on her molt rate, yeah, I'm swinging female. This is my female Avic. This is Kari. Isn't she gorgeous? My big girl. She's about 4.5 inches or so. She's not quite full grown yet. And we're gonna move on. This is Lydia, my Salmopomos erminia. If we're gonna get a shot of her, I'm gonna have to twist the camera, but I know where she's at. She's gonna be... Whoa, where is she? Normally she's back there, so she's gotta be out somewhere. There she is. She is actually out and about, and she is a big girl. As you guys can see, she is not a small erminia. She is almost fully mature. I actually have a male for her. I can't wait. I'm growing him out. He should mature soon. But she's gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Moving on. This is my Faunopelma bicolorata. I don't know if we're going to be able to see her. She's typically in that little hole. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there and see her. Oh, there she is. You can just see her back there. But she likes to hang out back there and hide in there a lot. And that's where she stays. This is my Monocentrophus balfouri. I just recently rehoused this guy or girl. I'm not sure what the sex is, but as you can see, she is webbed up back in there. And I'm pretty sure, you can see the webbing back there. I'm pretty sure she's a pre-molt. It's what it looks like. Although, I am going to drop a cricket in here on feeding day. Just to see if she'll eat. She eats it, she don't, she don't. And then this is my green bottle blue. I recently rehoused this girl. She was in this enclosure that my Monocentrophus balfouri is in. But yeah, upgraded her and then switched in that. Yeah. But this is Bean. This is my female green bottle blue. Isn't she beautiful? I've been growing her for a little over a year now. When I got her, she was a little over an inch and a half. And I've been growing her for a little over a year, about a year now. And yeah, she's one of the first tarantulas I got, and she's one of the first tarantulas of the crawler room. So, yeah. Moving on. This is Frost. This is my Heteroscotra maculata. You're not really going to be able to see her too well. I mean, I can pull her out. Let's see. I don't mind. She don't mind. She is actually a really good girl. Believe it or not, for her species, she's very calm, very gentle, very relaxed. Very mellow. She's never threat posed to me or anything. She's been nothing but a sweetheart. I mean, especially for her species. I mean, I know some of these can be very ornery, but she's very shy and timid. And really, she just wants to be left alone. Very, very rarely do you see her out. Unless she comes out to do this, which I gotta clean this later. She just did that last night or the night before. That wasn't there. I don't think that was last night because that wasn't there yesterday. But yeah. And then we have one of my Avic Metallicas. She's back here in the back. I do believe there was a cricket in here that I put in here a couple days ago. Actually, I put a few crickets in here a couple days ago. And I do believe she finally got one of them. But let's see if we can't get back there. There she is. Say hi to Jasmine. But she is eating a cricket, I believe. So, yeah. Collection has grown quite a bit, guys. Now this is Beetlejuice. This is my male Salmopoeus erminia. And he is Lydia's boyfriend, obviously, hence the names. But yeah, I'm growing him out. He should mature. I'm hoping here in the next 6 months or so I can get him to mature. I'm thinking the next 2 months, maybe 3, he should mature, give or take. We'll see. And then we're going to move on over here to the little sling setup that I have over here. This is where I keep all my babies. This is where I keep my slings. This is my Salmopoeus reduncus female. She's in pre-molt right now. She's sealed herself off. We're not going to see her. My Avic purpurea. I do believe she is in pre-molt as well because she has kind of done this. She's kind of sealed herself off right here at the top inside of here and doesn't want to be bothered. Tried feeding her and she just kind of ignored it, so I'm pretty sure she's in pre-molt, so we're just going to kind of leave her alone. And I just kind of spray the enclosure twice a week and keep her little water dish full. And these are great enclosures for Avics, by the way. If you ever have any problems keeping versicolors or Avics or anything like that, this is the enclosures you want to get. I get this at my local pet stores, but these things have ventilation on the sides, on the back, on the other side, and on the top. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, that's the best cross ventilation you're going to get, especially for Caribbean versicolor slings. I have never lost a versicolor sling in one of these enclosures. So, yeah. They're absolutely great. And here we have my Blue Dwarf Beauty. You can actually see her little toes up the top. If I move the enclosure, she's going to bolt. I know her. She's very bolty. Here we have my Salmopoeus emeraldus. If I touch, like I said, again, if I touch the enclosure, it's going to bolt. Also over here, I have Salmopoeus cambridgei. I believe this is a male, which is a great thing because I do have a mature female and I do have a second female that's about 3.5 inches that I'm growing out. So, yeah, if this ends up being male, this is going to be freaking perfect. This over here is my Xenestus intermedia. This is my sling. It's in pre-molt. If you can see the spider right there. You can see its booty. It is super, super black. It's gonna molt any day now. I mean, actually, I would say any hour now at this point. I almost guarantee you it molts either tonight or tomorrow. I mean, just looking at that booty, judging by how black it is, yeah, it's ready to molt. Then we're gonna go through here. This is my Salmopoeus pearlker. This is unsexed. I believe she's in pre-molt as well. Look at that booty. She didn't take food this feeding, so I'm assuming she's in pre-molt. So she should molt soon too. I can't wait. Get her out of this fragile sling stage. Let's see. That's it for the sling side. Over here we have my breeding pair ex intermedias. This is my almost mature female. She's probably a molt away from being big enough to breed. She's right at about 6 inches. I want her at about 6 1/4 to 6.5 inches before I start trying to pair her. And she'll reach about 8 inches or so as full grown. And then this is her partner or her male or her buddy. This is Jasper. Her names are Jasper, Alice. And this is the male, Xenestus. And when he matures, she should be ready. I got them, at the right times. I'm calculating at the right times, or I'm hoping, but I don't foreseeing it being an issue. So, yeah. Even if he matured on the next molt, when she molts, she's going to be large enough to breed. She's pretty much breeding size now. She's about right at 6 inches, maybe a little over 6 inches. So she's breeding size now. So that's a no worries. These two enclosures are empty. I haven't decided what I want to put in here. This is my unsexed Salmopolis victorii. As you guys can tell, I have a huge thing for the Salmopolis genus. It's just my favorite spiders. But this is my victorii, or my Darth Maul tarantula. Absolutely gorgeous. These LED lights are messing it up. There we go. Alright, moving on. Over here, this is my newest addition that I got. This is the Tiltacado Epicurenus. Yeah, gotta love the name, right? But recently molted. She or he has had its post-molt meal and doing lovely. This is the one that I rescued. I seen it in a Petco. I typically don't buy tarantulas from Petco. I'm completely against it because, well, for one, I am a breeder, and for two, well, yeah, we just don't do that. That's a no-no. No big box stores. However, this was more of a rescue, and it was a legit rescue. I seen the spider stuck in its molt, and I knew that I could most likely save it, and so I got it for a hella discount. I only paid $25 for the spider, and, well, here he or she is now, thriving, and I already had its post-molt meal and doing very, very well in its gorgeous enclosure, and it's no longer in Petco's horrid conditions. I mean, come on, guys. Look at this enclosure. I mean, look at my enclosures, guys. My enclosures rock. I can't even say they don't. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's what my mail's in, guys. Yeah, I don't play. Moving on. This is Sophie. This is my Goody Sapphire, and she is out. Although she may not stay here long, she does not like the light when I put it directly on her. However, she is out a lot. She does not really hide a lot. She's not really super light sensitive like a lot of people have made the Pokies out to be. However, I may just have an exception. But this girl is not very light sensitive. She will let me get up and close and with the camera and things like that. However, she is tap trained. When I tap the enclosure or when I click the button on the Exoterra, she will immediately basically haul ass to her enclosure. So yeah. Moving on, this is my Brachypelma albiceps, which I'm surprised he's not out. He's always out, but this is Big Hoss. This is a male. He hasn't matured yet. So kind of just waiting on that. I'm actually in the process of looking for a mature female for him. I want to breed him. And I see that he has pulled the orchid out of its spot. So now I got to go in and fix the enclosure. Thanks, Big Hoss. Per usual. This enclosure is empty. I'm actually waiting on my Salmopolis Redunculus to molt. This is going to be her enclosure. This is going to be Bella's enclosure. But this is her setup. This is what I came up for her. Gorgeous enclosure. You know, I'm getting there. You know, I've definitely come a long ways from where I was. Moving on. This is my big girl. And I'm going to move the enclosure so everybody can see her. But this is my really big Salmopolis cambridgei. This is my mature female. Hold on, I got what? Sorry for the camera angles, guys, but I don't have a camera person. I'm only one guy. But I gotta move the enclosure so you guys can see her. But she is a very big girl. But this is my big girl. As you can see, her abdomen is huge. And I'm assuming she's either in pre-molt or she's gravid, and you know, that would be great if she's gravid and the pairing took. That would be phenomenal. But I mean, I'm starting to think that she is gravid because her abdomen has just really gotten big, and she, yeah, is a big girl. But I'm really hoping that she drops an egg sac soon. I'm really hoping for that. So stay tuned for that, guys. All right, let's get her back in her position. And yes, guys, you see how big she is, and you guys see what I have her in. She's in an 8x8x12, and she's comfortable in there. What people need to realize is spiders don't need a lot of space. They like tight, confined spaces, and this is more than perfect for her to do her thing. And you know, as you can see, gorgeous enclosure. People say that it's not big. It's plenty big enough. Now, don't get me wrong. After she drops this egg sac, and you know, after the egg sac is done, yes, I do plan on moving her into something like what Lydia's in, which is a 12x12x18. Don't worry, I'm not planning on keeping her in here. That would just be wrong. Moving on. This is my. You're not gonna see her. She hides, but I don't know he or she. But this is my Flamingochilus species Rufus. yeah, not really going to get to see her. Like I said, hiding down in its burrow. This is my second female Psalmopoeus cambridgei. I can pull the enclosure out. We can see her. This is Raven. She's actually missing a leg. She was like that when I got her from Micro Wilderness, and I got a discount on her. And yeah, I told her I would take them and nurse her back to health, and I've done so. But there she is. You guys can see her. She is doing very well. She's very healthy, and she's doing lovely. But I'm hoping she will molt soon, and she will regenerate that leg. That would be great. Moving on, this is my Aeginiculata. However, it's in pre-molt, so she's buried herself back there behind that plant. You're not going to see her. This is my Phormictopus auratus. And you can see her. I just got to open this up. She's not really shy too much. Oh. Camera doesn't want to reach in there. Oh well. I tried. See if do I have a better light? See if I can't get a light in there. I don't want to turn everybody to see her. She's beautiful. I just don't have light that's gonna penetrate in there for some reason. Don't know why, but hey. This is Phoenix. This is my Ceracopelma species Azura. She's stunningly beautiful. You're not really going to be able to see much of her. She's definitely down there in her burrow. This is my H. Baviana. Typically she's out, but she is back there behind her plant hiding. But this is a sex female as well. Moving on, this is my other Avicularia metallica. This is Angel. This is a confirmed female as well. You can see she has a gorgeous enclosure. Moving on, this is my Avic, or my second Avic. She is back there, all snugged in that little corner, as you can see. And let's see, and that is pretty much it, guys. I mean, that is pretty much the crawler room. I mean, like I said, I have about 42 tarantulas in total, and this is my little fish tank. There's my catfish. I absolutely love him to death. Isn't he gorgeous? But anyways, guys, I'm going to give you guys a view of what it literally looks like from this way. And, you know, that's the crawler room. And, you know, I do plan on adding a lot more tarantulas. Nowhere near done. Got plenty of space. But anyways, guys, just figured I'd give you guys a walkthrough and just show you how the crawler room's progressed. And, well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.